lot of kind of crossover stuff we had. I really apologize for those people who just came out of Enter the Void who are coming out of that weird drug trip. But all week long, I've been getting compliments, obviously, compliments on the programming of Midnight Madness, but more importantly, about you guys. Because Midnight Madness is nothing without you guys, and you're the ones who, like, when we have visitors from around the world, they're like, you have to go see a film in Midnight Madness because of the audience. It's like a party. At that point, I thought I was going to graduate from Georgetown, get a career in graphic design, but I made the mistake of standing in line for the very first year of Midnight Madness at the Bloor, and then we moved to Uptown, and I spent 9 years in the audience, and so I kind of have an idea of what works and what doesn't. I don't know how many of you remember one year they actually programmed in Midnight Madness an REM concert film. Anyways, however, I'm not sure if you all know about it, but this year, of course, we had the Cadillac People's Choice Award for Midnight Madness, and the award today at noon went to the loved one. Loves you guys so much. He changed his life with that award. The film is still up on the block. No one knows who's going to have it for distribution yet, so hopefully it'll be coming to a theater near us. And second runner-up was Daybreakers. So thank you so much for coming out and really making this one hell of an experience. And we're kind of now coming full circle because in 2003, we debuted a film called Ong Bak. Roughly around 100 years, but overnight, with a standing ovation at the Uptown, we made an international superstar, the first international superstar from Thailand, and that was Tony Jaa. And had just gotten off the plane and came to the cinema an hour before the film started. There was, maybe you want to get off the cell phone, sir. Where the closing night party is! Pracha, the director of Ong Bak, had arrived literally an hour before the screening. His luggage had been lost. We had to get t-shirts from a shop on Yonge Street for him, and then 2 hours later, he was greeted with a standing ovation. It changed his life. We went out for dinner in Chinatown, and around 3 o'clock in the morning, they phoned Tony Jaa, and they were all telling me what happened. The phone went around the table until it finally came to me, and on the other line, I heard, "Hello, my name is Tony Jaa, and I'm crying because I'm so happy." Now, how many people have seen Ong Bak? But what I'm saying is, Ong Bak 1 and Ong Bak 2 have nothing to do with one another. Still not too sure why exactly they chose to call it Ong Bak 2, especially because this one's set like, 1,000 years before the first one. Sadly, Tony could not be with us tonight because he is busy directing Ong Bak 3! We worked hard to get this. We actually have a message for you, the audience, from Tony Jaa. All right, guys in the booth, roll over.
าวมิดไนท์แมทเนสทุกคนผมรู้สึกดีใจแล้วก็เป็นเกียรติอย่างมากครับที่ภาพยนตร์เรื่องอุบาททั้งสองได้รับเกียรติที่เข้าฉายในเทศกาลความชีวิตครั้งหนึ่งหลังจากที่อุบาทครั้งแรกทำให้แฟนๆได้รู้จักตัวนิจาแล้วก็ทำให้แฟนๆได้รู้จักวงไทยแต่ตอนนี้ครับผมเอกราชอีกไม่สามารถทำไม่ได้ต้องขอโทษแฟนๆชมผลงานชมภาพยนตร์แอคชั่นองค์บากภาค 2อย่างมีความสุขขอบคุณทุกคนครับรักแฟนๆมิดไนท์เมเด็กทุกคนครับแล้วเจอกันครับองค์บากภาค 3ครับผมขอบคุณครับ
The last time for 2009 you're going to have to hear this stuff. Thank you to the festival's lead sponsor, Bell, and our major sponsors, RBC and BlackBerry, and to our major public supporters, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada. Special thanks to the Government of Canada for their marquee contribution this year. Midnight Madness program is made possible through the generous sponsorship, and thank you so much, guys, for coming and giving us the opportunity to do this again. Cineplex Entertainment, thank you so much for letting us smash blood on the screen. And this film would be, there's an American distributor who turns out now we have a really close relationship because they bought a lot of films out of Toronto, including The Host, District 13, Chocolate. A big thank you to Magnolia Pictures for providing us with this film. We want to remind you to turn off your cell phones, smartphones, and cameras and put them away. Recording of this film is not permitted. Please note, as part of our anti-piracy. Alright, I'm going to change this around. I've been saying cowboy, but I'm going to change it around. As part of our anti-kung fu fighter, security measures, night vision technology may be used during this screening. And the most annoying shit is when Doofus in front of you pulls out his cell phone and starts sending a text message or checking his messages, blinding everyone around them. You guys are here to see Ong Bak too, so if someone in front of you does that, elbow to the head! So thank you all for making this an incredible festival, and get ready to go back into medieval Thailand for Ong Bak 2!